Hello everyone, welcome back to another review here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Cam Spinner, the triple link racer from Cars 3. Taking a look at his packaging, we can see his nice artwork on the Red Riders card. Of course, this is a Mattel Cars 3 Plus with his name on the tread name tag as I like to call it. And of course, he was seen in Cars 3 with other releases like Rusty's McQueen, Jackson Storm, Rusty's Cruise, and High Impact. And yeah, I believe these two are in the same case because Cam Spinner alongside High Impact, Masa Elswrench, and GLC Max Chanel, they were part of KCU. And unfortunately, he was the only one I found from KCU. So I was not able to find the actual good stuff, but that's okay because I actually needed a replacement for my old cam. This is the only cam for 2019. Like, he looks fine from the front, but yeah, he has this massive chip on the side of the leaf. He's actually in pretty stinky condition other than that. I think, yeah, he has a couple of chips on the splitter though, so yeah, that's why I really want to get a replacement for him. But yeah, I'll be right back with Cam all opened up. Alright, so here's Cam out of the package, and he's looking pretty shiny, as per the usual sign of talent cards we've come to expect. But first, let's just show a quick picture of where he appeared in Cars 3. Yeah, he's just a background racer, does not speak, but he's pretty prominent because he started actually a crash in the Florida 500, which is pretty funny to me. But he was also one of the two next gens to be featured in the Cars 3 Driven to Win video game. The other next gen being Rich Mixon. So yeah, now I finally have the two next gens that spoke in a video game, but not in a movie. So yeah, very strange. But these two will forever be iconic because of that factor. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I think a two-pack of these two would have made way more sense than Rich Mixon and Eric Breaker, but you know, they love Eric Breaker, so I mean, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, even though this is Cam's first release on Red Riders, it's not his first time being released at all. I mean, hardly, because he was released in 2019 in that like cardback style where like the wasn't Desert Horizon exactly, but it was like a desert and the Cars logo. There was kind of like a mix of the Cars 3 card style and the with a desert in the background. So yeah, he got released there. He also got released in Blue Desert again. Then he actually got a couple of variants. He got a China release, he got a Vietnam release, version 1 and version 2. And he also got a Fireball Beach Racers release, which is kind of underrated, and I'll look at it more when we compare him to some of the other folks we have. But yeah, but first we're gonna start with Cam himself. So as you can see, he does have a very mean stoic expression, very standard of the next gens. He does have the headlights and the grill. I don't know when my camera's struggling to focus, but there we go. Now, as you can see, he is kind of sparkly, which is pretty unusual to see on the next gen. Actually, let's see. No, which dimension does not have the sparkle, but Cam does, which is pretty nice. I always like it when they spruce things up a little bit. Now, the big elephant in the room is that his eyebrows are not accurate, because in the movie they are blue, but for some reason Mattel gave black eyelids to Cam, and I mean, it's not horrible. Like, I think it looks kind of cool, but yeah, it's not accurate at all. And they haven't corrected it, unfortunately, which is a little disappointing. But I mean, it's not as bad as Punchy Wipeout's eyelids, so I mean, I don't really mind that they didn't correct it. Of course, we have the triple dent logo, and the dent logo looks a little odd. Looks like it got squished. So it's fun. This is my older Karen. Yeah, I did not have that. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. I'll take it. But he also does have the light blue and white stripes on both sides with a little bit of the leaf coming in, which is pretty cool. I always like that design. Of course, another inaccuracy about him is his wheels. They are supposed to be black, not gray. And yeah, it does have that issue where the spray doesn't get inside the wheels. Like, from this angle, it looks fine, but if you turn it this way, it's like, it looks kind of ugly. Like, you can see where the sprayer didn't really paint the tires all the way. I mean, they didn't even have to do that because his rims in the movie are just black wheels. So I don't really know why they had to go through all the trouble, but it's whatever. His contingency spawns are the piston cut, combustor, carbon, cyber, and synergy. Pretty standard, and looks like mine's a little lower compared to what they normally are. Are the decals kind of worse? This is my older version for reference. This is the 2019 version. Let's zoom out a little bit. I think they might have gotten worse. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know why my camera's acting up today. But yeah, this is the old one. This is the new one. I think the old one's better because they can actually somewhat read the sponsors. You can make them out, but these I can't even read at all. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good to see. Also, I was gonna say something about the white, but it's the same as my older cam spinner, but a more that leaf design on the sides with the number 31. The little snowflakes. I never always like that design part of a cam. It's pretty good. If the exhaust pipe and the arrow to indicate to the picker where to lift them up as they change tires. The gas cap, we're just covering a little bit of the triple dent logo, but it's fine. And we have more of that white splotches on him. I almost think it's like a mountain because you know how mountains have like icy tops. This is what it kind of reminds me of. It is also fading out to a lighter blue in comparison to the dark blue he mostly has on him. 31 with the roof flaps. His window bars are not colored in black, which is a little odd. But then again, which makes him like any of the other Nextions didn't really have that. The triple dent logo with this little white spot on the spoilers, so it kind of continues this design here, but not really here. I don't know why. And of course, on the back, we have the triple dent logo with more of that sparkly design. With the rookie stripes, which mine looks to be a little, yeah, a little damage right here. It's not, honestly, not as bad as this big chip, though. Like, it was gracious, that's really bad, but it's a little disappointing. The quality control is not that good. I will say, though, I think the new one looks a little bit more sparklier. This one, actually, I don't know. Also, I think mine's is an error because these decals are way lower than they should be, unlike my older version. So, I don't really know which is more accurate. I don't know why I'm shaking much, but yeah, I think mine just got misplaced because these logos are like way down too much. And it looks like the leaf is a little different. Like this is on the older one, you can see a lot more of the leaf here, but on the new one, it seems to be a little like more downwards. I think maybe it's because of the decal placement being a little wonky, but these sides are exactly the same. And here is the base. Euro 6A, so the 6th week of 2025 at the A factory, which makes sense. And this one reads L54 45A, so the 45th week of 2018, I want to say. This is 19, I'm not sure, but one of those 2 years at the A factory, so yeah, that's what does it for Cam here. He's not one of my favorite Nextions because I feel like there's a lot going on. He has like light blue, dark blue, and I feel like it does kind of come out to be like a little bit of a messy design. It's not bad. I don't know. I think like Nextions who just have like some sort of like clarity with the designs. This just feels like they kind of threw a bunch of blue and white all over him, just called it a day. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna compare it to my older one. Again, it does not have that big chip on the side, which is fantastic. I mean, this one's not perfect, but I mean, it's a lot better than that. That's all I can say. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot to mention Triple Dent is a reference to Inside Out, so that's pretty cool for anyone who's a massive fan of Inside Out. I mean, I know I am. I really like the movie and the sequel. The sequel is fantastic. You also give it a watch if you have the time. So here's the Fireball Beach Cam spinner. Again, pretty much the same as this cam, except I mean, aside from the fact that these two are made in completely different countries, is the fact that it's sandy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But this was our only way to get an official cam spinner for a while, and mine just always has this loose window. I don't know why, but the windows are a little glazed. I don't think I reviewed this one on the channel. I might have, but that might have been a long time ago. Oh yeah, of course they moved to rookie stripes, which I did appreciate about this line, but yeah, like I said, Cam did eventually get a Chinese release. I wish I had that one because it looks so good. I mean, this wasn't horrible, but like compared to this one, like you could tell how much more the colors were like more pure on the China version. This just feels a little faded for my liking, but it's not horrible. I mean, it's not horrible. I also want to compare him to Nick Schiff, the other next gen that kind of has like sells like mints. mean, I kind of wish they removed Spearmint because these two just feel too similar to each other. Like Spearmint, Triple Dent, just I don't know. Spoilers? No, I was gonna say the spoilers look identical, but no, they don't. They do kind of look similar, but I think this one's a little bit more like elongated. Probably should though. I do prefer camo over Nick though. I don't like the darker colors. Like I really think he should be brighter, but I mean both are good. I just prefer Cam a lot more. So yeah, that about does it for the review of Cam Spinner. A good next gen. He's the only next gen single out right now, which is surprising, but it's finally nice to have a good condition one in the collection. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quick Tire signing out.